Guys, welcome back to another Baker Barbecue. As you can see from our opening here, we are at Musser's Outdoors in northern Lancaster, Pennsylvania. We're going to try to catch some catfish. So, we need some catfish bait. Camera Girl has been asking me for some fried catfish for a while. So, we're going to try to hook her up. We're gonna see what we can do and catch some catfish tomorrow and satisfy that fried catfish craving Camera Girl's having. Alright guys, welcome back to Baker Barbecue. Here we are. It's Sunday morning. I'm going fishing. We stopped into Musser's like you saw, and they didn't mind us filming in, but I didn't get any footage because they had no fish bait. None! Apparently they got hit really hard this summer with people going in buying fishing supplies and never restocked. So, no fish bait from Musser's. None. So, I'm here. Right there. Walmart. Where do you go when nobody else has it? And you need it. Walmart. We're going to go in there and see if they got fish bait. I got a few other things. I got some Jello hot dogs. That's pretty cool. I'll show you that. And some salt pork and some Yum Gulp artificial night crawlers. So I mean, I've got fish bait, but I'm really looking for the preformed, I guess, dough ball catfish fish bait is really what I'm looking for. That's what I want. So we're gonna run in there and see if they've got it. I've been to like 4 stores already. Nobody seems to carry it anymore, or they're out of it, whatever. So we'll go in there. We'll see if they've got it. I'll bring you along. We'll be back. Hold on. Alright guys, well, I'm leaving Walmart. That was a quick trip. I didn't even go in the store. It's 6:30 in the morning and they don't open until 7. And I am not waiting a half an hour to get some little dough balls that they might not even have in there. So, screw it. I'm going fishing. Hopefully the stuff that I've got will catch some fish for me. We'll see. I'm gonna drive to the fishing spot. We'll be back in a little while, guys. Alright guys, we made it. We're at the Conestoga River, right near the Safe Harbor Dam. This is our first spot where we're going to get started. We're going to throw some lines in the water, see how we do. My experience has sort of been, especially this place, that you give it about a half an hour, and if you're not really getting any bites, then you move downriver. So this is about as far upriver as we go. So I don't know if that's any sort of professional fishing technique or not. I'm far from a professional fisherman. Far from it. But I fished this river a lot. That's sort of been my experience in how to catch fish. So here, at least. So that's what we're going to try. So we're going to get some lines in the water. Stay here for about a half an hour or so. See how we do. And maybe we'll move. Who knows? I'll bring you along. You know I will. So yeah, we'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, well we're not doing so good fishing, but we found a cool bird. Looks like a blue heron. I don't know if you guys can see it yet, but we're going to try to sneak up on it. And go slow, see if we can get ourselves a good view of this thing. There he goes. I think we scared him away. That's too bad. I was hoping to really... That zoom is probably a little too much, too fuzzy, but that was cool. I was hoping to sneak up on him. Oh well. There you go. You got to see a blue heron fly a little bit. That's cool. Baker Barbecue. Alright guys, we moved spots. We have not had a lot of luck today in some of the places up there on the Conestoga River. So that's the Safe Harbor Dam, and right around here, you guys probably can't see it, but there's several boats out there on the water fishing, so I don't know, maybe they're just wasting time too, who knows. But right here, like right in here, this area is where I was fishing over there, and the Conestoga River meets the Susquehanna, and they sort of come together. This is the Susquehanna River. So they got a fishing access right over there. We're gonna walk down those stairs and put some bait in the water there. See if we can't catch some fish. Let's see what we can do, guys. We'll be back. Alright, guys. Baker Barbecue. Here we are. I just realized you guys are actually getting a lot of footage of me in my truck in this video. That's pretty crazy. But anyway, so fishing, that was quite an adventure. I didn't catch any fish. None. Not even a nibble. Nothing. No fish. So, I'm at the grocery store. I promised Camera Girl some fish, and by golly, she's getting fish. I gotta go buy it. So I'm gonna go catch some fish in the grocery store. That's what I'm doing. So, I don't know what happened. Usually I do pretty good down there at that river, but I was talking to one guy, and he said ever since Hurricane Irma, that fishing has just dropped off drastically down there. Now, I don't know how true that is, how much that affects fishing way up here. I know the Susquehanna River and the Conestoga River goes into the Susquehanna River, and the Susquehanna River goes into the Chesapeake Bay. Chesapeake Bay goes into the Atlantic Ocean, blah, blah, blah. So, I guess it's possible, you know, it could have affected all the way up here, but that's a long, I mean, we're a pretty long way up here, up in Pennsylvania, for that to affect that fishing that much. But he says it did, and hey, who am I to call the guy a liar? He probably knows better than I do. So, anyway, we're going to see if we can get some fish at the grocery store, because we can't get none down at the river. So, yeah, I'll be back. We'll get some fish. See you guys soon. Alright guys, here we are back at Baker Barbecue. We are inside the store. They got lots of fish here. Lots and lots of fish. Look at all that fish. So, what we're going to do, since we didn't catch no fish, and like I said, when Camera Girl wants fish, we got to get her some fish. So right there, look at that stuff. Sweet Lips. We've tried that before. That is a really, really good fish. So I think we're gonna take that. We're gonna get them to bag that up for us, and then we're gonna be on our way home, clean some stuff up, and get ready to cook some fish tonight. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll be back soon. All right, guys, here we are. Got my fish cleaned. My fish that I caught at the grocery store. My Sweet Lips fish. We're gonna fry this up. We made some cornbread. That's already done. That looks good. So we're just gonna season this up with a little bit of salt, garlic, onion, white pepper, and some smoked paprika. And we're gonna make our breading here in just a couple minutes. I'll show you how we do that. And we do a double dip, and yeah, it's really good. I'll show you how we make all that and bring you along. Show you all that good stuff. So, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Alright, guys. Welcome back to Baker Barbecue. That's the channel you're watching. So, we got our fish all seasoned up. And it's looking good. Fresh, caught from the grocery store. Sweet Lips fish. We got it seasoned. Now, what we do, the way I do it, is I do a breading, then a bath, then back to the breading, double coating, basically. Today, just like most days, we're using Lefty spices. This stuff is amazing. It is so freaking good on chicken and fish. It says so right there, fish and chicken mix. It's
promise the best.
Trust me, this stuff is ridiculous. I used to mix my spices for catfish. Would be, you know, flour and cornmeal and spices, and then like the chicken would be, you know, just flour, no cornmeal, and different spices. But now, for chicken or fish, I just go right to that. Just dump it in the bowl, and that's all there is to it. It's so perfect. If you want to change the spice, the flavor a little bit, season your meat. So basically, what we do.
The heat's too high.
Our first little coating of flour of the Lefty spice mix. And I just use water for my bath. A lot of people are going to use milk and egg mixtures and all sorts of other stuff. Who knows? I just use water. Just straight water right out of the tap. Then do our second breading. Make sure everything gets nice and coated. We don't want any non-coated areas. A little bit of the mix gets in the water. That's okay. And there you go. That's all there is to that. That's pretty simple stuff, right? So we're gonna do two more real quick.
Don't coat.
We're gonna do two more real quick, and then we'll bring you over to the fry pan. Show you how we put it in the fry pan, which that's actually pretty simple too. It's basically just
unless you catch the house on fire, and then not so much anymore.
We try not to do that.
You know.
You just take your fish and set it in the fry pan. And that's all there's to it. It's pretty simple.
Keep the lefties close just in case.
2 fishies. Yeah, I can fit 3 in that pan. Just gotta double check sometimes. Take a look at your pan, make sure you can fit what you're cooking actually in the pan, because, you know, you gotta make sure that you can do that. Alright, and that. I'm getting kind of low, so I'm just gonna grab a handful of that to throw on top. There we go. See how good that works? There's a little trick for you.
Beautiful.
There's a little trick for you. You never thought of that, did you? Yeah. Baker Barbecue fish breading tip number 2. You're welcome. I'll tell you what 1 is later. If you're good.
Number 1 is not to catch the kitchen on fire.
We've already been through that, right? Alright. So there we got our fish. Now we're going to come over to the fry pan, preheated oil, and start at the back and drop it in. Drop it in. Whoop, see, that's how you catch the house on fire.
Watch your toes.
Drop it in.
Probably should have put on sneakers.
And that fish is a frying. So while we've got our hands messy and that fish is frying, we're going to go ahead and
French fries and cornbread.
bread up our other 2. You know, while our hands are already messied. And then right about the time we're done breading these 2, that fish will need to be flipped. And then we'll come back and we'll show you what our fish is looking like when we're getting ready to take it out of the pan. So stay tuned. We'll be back. Baby, look at that. It's frying. Give you a little preview of everything. We got a couple pieces done right there. Look at that. That looks really good. Look at the texture. Beautiful, crispy, brown, light golden brown. It is just absolutely perfect looking fish. And this fish has a sort of a dense sort of texture to it, so it should hold up good, I think. I think it's going to be good. This is the first time we tried to fry it. Here's our cornbread we made. You can see, yeah, it just got a little crispy, but we started with a little hotter pan than we usually do, so the butter browned a little bit. I actually tasted the edges, and it's got a beautiful, I mean, a wonderful just brown butter flavor to it. It's really, really good. So we're going to finish everything up. And then we're going to get stuff plated up, and we'll show you what everything looks like once we get all our food ready and done and on our plate and getting ready to put it in our belly. So, yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss this. Guys, we are finished up. We got our fish all fried, french fries made, coleslaw made, cornbread baked, tartar sauce, and some honey butter for the cornbread. Oh, man, it's so good. It's so good, so good, so good. So as you can see, the fish just beautifully, beautifully fried to perfection. Look at that meat. Look at it doesn't flake like soft whitefish. It's got a much denser texture. But,
The smell is nice.
oh my gosh. It is so good. So with the coleslaw, french fries, cornbread, I mean, that's, you got your classic fish fry. There you go. It's perfect. It's wonderful, and it's good. So, thanks for coming along with me today on my little fishing adventure that, hey, didn't turn out the way we planned. Didn't catch any fish, but we still had a lot of fun. Still made some delicious food, and that's what it's all about. Personally, I like a little bit of tartar sauce on my fish. And a little bit of hot sauce to go with it too, which I'll get out in a minute. Didn't get that out. So we put the hot sauce on or the tartar sauce on the fish. A little bit of honey butter. Now that stuff is just absolutely delicious too. And that's simple, just butter and honey. Get your butter soft. Mix enough honey with it to your taste. Whether you like a little honey or a lot of honey, whatever you like. A little ketchup for the french fries, if that's what you like. Everything's looking good. We're good to go. Subscribe. Please subscribe. Like and share. Comment. Do whatever you want. It's Baker Barbecue. We just roll with it here. That's what we do. So, hey, again, thank you guys. Enjoy your meal. I know I'm gonna. Baker Barbecue. See you next time.